were so unhappy after you saw JK. You were kept on trying to forget what happened last night, but you couldn't stop thinking. Krish, he knocked the door and said, "Wine, can I come in?" You replied, "Yes, you can." He entered with food tray in his hands. He came and sat beside you and said to you, "Wine, here's the dinner, eat it." Wine. Krish, I don't want to eat anything now. I'm not in a good mood now. You said with upset voice, Krish, you're upset with JK, right? But not with food. So eat your food and let's go for a night walk after it. Wine, for a night walk? You asked curiously. Krish, you're upset, so you will feel better staying outside rather than inside room. So finish your dinner, he said while smiling. You agreed at park. You were walking, but your mind was still stuck on previous memories. Krish notices that you're still upset, so he asks you to sit on the nearest bench and wait for some time, so you did as he said. While carrying Junseo in your arms, you were waiting for Krish, and he came in some minutes with ice cream and said, "Sorry for making you wait, but I brought ice cream for us." He gives you an ice cream cone while smiling and took Junseo in his arm and then sat beside you. Don't worry about anything, Wine. Eat ice cream and let your mind cool down. He nodded and asked, "Is Junseo fall asleep again?" "Yes," he replied. Then you asked, "But I don't understand, why do babies sleep so much?" He smiled and replied, "I don't know, maybe we should ask them only." You laughed a little, and seeing you smiling, he becomes happy too, and to make your mood better, he began to do jokes, and you started to laugh. After a while, your mood got better. You got to know that Krish is doing this all to make you smile and forget bad memories. As you became relaxed, you put your head on Krish's shoulder and took rest. After some time of spending time in the park, you finally decided to go back to Malaysia. As both of you started to walk, you heard JK's voice stopping you. He was roaming in park and he suddenly saw you and said, "Wine, you're here." Your face dropped again, and after seeing him, and you said, "Yes, but now we are going, so let's go, Krish." You hold Krish's arms and started to go from there, but JK came and stand in front of you, blocking your way, so you angrily asked him, "What are you doing, JK? Let us go." And you started going again, but he holds your hand and started requesting, "Please, Wine, at least for once listen to me. I really want to apologize for all the things I did to you. After all, I know I'm not worth of it, but nor I can live like this." Wine, but I don't want to listen anything. And after all, you have Sophie, right? Then why are you here? Go live with her happily. JK, it's not like that, Wine. That Sophie was a cheater. She cheated on me, and after I realized how it's actually feel to be cheated on. Wine, you raised your eyebrows and replied, "So she was also a cheater, like you? But don't act like you have realized your fault, because I know it's all your drama. And please don't chase for me again and again." After hearing, he went on his knees and said, "I know that I deserve all your hate, all your anger, but please, forgive me for last time. I'm truly from all my heart ashamed of what I did. I'm apologizing to you, please forgive me. After it, I won't interfere again, I promise." Wine, in anger, you said, "You don't deserve forgiveness, JK. What you did is unforgivable. You're always gonna be a cheater for me, understand? JK, I accept your every word, but how can I live without your forgiveness?" Wine, then go and don't expect my forgiveness, you aren't worth of it. After saying, you started going from there, leaving him on his knees. He went upset. Krish, he put hand on his shoulder and said, "Get up, JK." JK stood up and Krish said to him, "As a friend, I can only say that don't lose hope. And as her soon-to-be husband, I would say she hates you now, JK. What you did isn't a small thing." JK, he nodded. "I know that I deserve to be hated by her." Then he looked at Junseo, looking at him, so his heart melts after seeing him, so he asked Krish, "Can I carry Junseo in my arms?" Krish looked at Junseo and agreed because he is the father of Junseo. He gives him Junseo, and JK felt her son in his arm for the first time, so he becomes happy. He felt his warmth and he touched his little hands and was just staring at Junseo. As Junseo was looking at him too, tears bubbled in his eyes. He held Junseo for like 2 to 3 minutes, and after you came, and within some seconds he took Junseo from JK and said to Chris, "Let's go, Chris, it's getting late." And they both went from there, leaving JK alone. He stood there regretting and seeing you leaving. He wipes his tears and went to his mansion, but no matter how much he wipes his tears, but they were kept coming. He went to his bedroom and lay on bed. JK's POV. I was just thinking about the moment when I held my child in my arms for the first time, as his little hands and cute eyes was staring at me. For the first time, I felt like I'm really his father. I was wondering if I haven't cheated on Ryan. We were right now living happily together like a family, but I destroyed everything, as I couldn't forgive myself for it. End of JK's POV. He cried for hours and fell asleep while crying and thinking. Author POV. Now the marriage day of Ryan and Krish is about to come. So as a friend, Krish went to JK's mansion for giving him invitation. At JK's mansion, while sitting, JK asks Krish, "What brings you here, Krish?" Krish, "Actually, JK, while giving him wedding invitation, I'm here to invite you for my and Ryan wedding." JK, he becomes shocked and took the invitation. He becomes more upset reading the invitation as he couldn't believe it's really happening. His hands started shaking and he said, "Do you really think after doing this much wrong with Ryan, she will be happy to see me on her wedding day?" Krish, "I know and I understand it, but I'm still inviting you because first, you're my friend, and second, I'm inviting you for a purpose. I mean, I know that you will not feel good there seeing us getting married, but for the last time, you can apologize to her. Maybe she will forgive you so you can also live your life better. I'm helping you because you're my friend, and friends are for help, so I'm giving you this suggestion." JK, after thinking for some minutes, he replied, "Thanks, Krish. I will come for the last time to meet her, and thanks for your help." Krish, he nodded and left from there. JK's heart broke after seeing the invitation, as he couldn't able to express what he was inside. He first thought not to go, but still for the last time he decided to go. And finally, it's the day of your wedding. You're sitting on couch while being fully dressed up and makeup done for your wedding, looking so gorgeous. It's your wedding day with Krish, but still your best memories of marriage with JK is continuously playing inside your head. Suddenly, you heard door opened and Krish with Junseo came inside. You stood up with a smile on your face. Krish, as he stepped inside, he became surprised and said to Junseo, "Junseo, look at your gorgeous mother. She is looking so pretty, right?" You smiled and said, "Thank you so much for appreciation, Krish. You're also looking handsome, Krish. Well, fine, I have brought someone with me to meet you." You became confused and Krish called him in. You become shocked as your eyes widen up after seeing that the person is not someone else but JK. "JK, you're here?" Krish, "Yes, I invited him." JK, while coming towards you, he said, "Yes, I came to meet you for the last time." Why? You didn't say anything and remained silent. JK, he looks at you for some minutes and said in soft voice, "You're looking so gorgeous today, Ryan, in this wedding dress. Seeing you in this, I suddenly got to remember the day we got married to each other. You were looking so beautiful on that day as today." You said thanks to him for appreciation. "Ryan, I know you're here because you want my forgiveness, right?" You said to him. JK, he denied and said to you, "No, I'm not gonna ask you for forgiveness this time, because I realized that forgiveness is only for someone who deserves it, but I don't deserve your forgiveness at all. I just want to say congratulations to you for your wedding, and you were right. I was never a good husband for you, nor a good father for Junseo. Hence, only Krish can be a good and responsible husband for you. I'm happy to see that you are finally going to marry someone who loves you and cares for you and Junseo. I want that from today, please forget me like I never existed, so you will live your further life happily. I will from now never ever gonna cause any trouble for you. It's my last time meeting you, and I hope you all will live happily together." 1. You felt quite bad, but you replied to him, "Thanks for your wishes. I hope everything will go well." JK, while feeling sad, he asked you, "If Krish and you don't mind, can you fulfill my last wish? I won't ask for anything else, please." 1. But what's your wish, JK? You asked him. JK, I just want a picture with you and Junseo, just like a family, so that I can live my further life with our together memory. 1. You got quite amazed after knowing his last wish. You looked towards Krish and he nodded, and after some time of thinking you agreed and said, "Okay, as you say, and after all it's our last meet." JK asked Krish to take a picture, so he agreed, and JK carried Junseo in his arms. JK went and stand beside you while carrying Junseo. You hold his arms to appear like a family and smiled a little. While looking at camera, JK started to feel more sad and his eyes became wide, but he was trying his best not to cry and hide them. JK smiled while controlling his tears, and Krish clicked the picture. Done. Krish said after taking the picture as he noticed JK's eyes. JK, while looking at Junseo, he softly kissed his forehead. "Thank you." He took the phone and glanced on the picture and smiled in pain. He said, after some time at wedding venue, you and Krish was standing on venue stage as JK was sitting on chair while carrying Junseo for the last time. Priest, "So Mr. Krish, do you accept Miss Wine as your wife?" he asked. Krish, he nodded and answered, while smiling on his face, looking towards you, "Yes, I do." Priest, now he questioned to you, "So Miss Wine, do you accept Mr. Krish as your husband?" You looked at JK, then Krish, and answered with a smile on your face, "Yes, I do." JK was also imagining the moment when you both got married with his heavy heart. Priest, so when you both are agree and announced you both as a husband and wife, you may now kiss the bride, he announced. Krish, he went towards you and you both kissed each other. JK, he was feeling so much pain inside seeing you both as a married couple, but he couldn't do anything rather than seeing you. He was just sitting helplessly as he couldn't hold his tears anymore. So he stood up and went outside from there as cried his heart out while hugging Junseo, because he was realizing what a big mistake he had done, and everything is over now. After some time he came to you and Krish, and while giving Krish Junseo, he said to him, "Here, take your son. He's your son from now, and please take care of him and one forever." With a fake smile, he wished you both congratulations you both for your marriage. You noticed that he's fake smiling, but now it's too late for him because he had lost you forever. Krish and you thanked him and you said to him, "JK, Junseo is your son as well. You don't have any relationship with me now, but still you have relationship with your son Junseo. So you can come to meet him whenever you want. I won't stop you." Krish, "Yes, JK, you're his actual father. You have full right on him, so you can meet him whenever you want." JK, he nodded and left from there. After reaching his mansion, he looked at Year and his picture on his phone and started to cry hard and regretting so badly. I destroyed everything. I destroyed my life. I'm such an idiot. I want my son Junso to be like Krish and Ryan, not like me. Author POP. After that moment, JK started to regret every single day. That caused him consuming a lot of alcohol. As due to too much alcohol consumption, he started facing health issues. And on the other hand, he framed Year and his picture with Junso in his bedroom so that he can always remember you and can feel presence of you and Junso. He went all alone as his family already loved him, even though you said to him that he can meet his son whenever he wants, but still he never came again to meet him or you. Even after missing you both, he still didn't come because he was afraid that his son will be like him if he went to meet him. He started creating fake scenarios in his mind that you and Junso is still with him. You never tried to contact or call him again as you are happy with Chris as he's such a good husband to you and a good father to Junso. As time passes and it's been about a year, one night, due to overload drinking, JK couldn't able to drive properly, and next day, at Krish mentioned you were sitting on couch and Chris was playing with Junso. 1. You were quite bored, so you decided to watch TV. And as you opened TV, it started showing news. As it seems quite interesting to you, you kept on watching as suddenly you saw a shocking news on TV. Anchor on TV. The biggest news of this time has just came that the CEO of Assassin Company, Mr. Jeon Jungkook, has found in an accident. According to the news, he was heavily drunk and wasn't able to drive properly. As per the reports, his health conditions was so weak. You and Krish became fully shocked as you couldn't able to believe in your eyes and ears, and after listening, you and Krish couldn't able to control yourself and went to JK's mansion in hope that the news was maybe wrong. At JK's mansion, you saw a lot of investigators investing there. As you stepped inside the mansion, an investigator stopped you and sat and asked you, "You are Mrs. Wine, right? Mr. JK's ex-wife, you noted." You asked him in trembling voice, "Yes, I am. But what happened?" He explained everything to both of you and said that we have found these properties papers where Mr. JK has left on his drawer that the new CEO of Assassin Company and his property will be his son Junso after his. As now when in car accident, when now he's no more, these papers are yours. You took the papers as your hands started shaking because you were still in shock, as you still couldn't believe it. You and Krish went to JK's room as most of the investigators were there, and as you stepped inside, your eyes went on wall and you saw a big frame picture of you and JK and your son Junso, which he wished to take on your and Krish wedding day. And as you look up on the upper on picture, you saw the text written in highlighted words, and it was "My family." And after seeing, you couldn't control your tears and started crying on Krish's arms as you always loved him, and Krish cried as well for his friend. You got to know that he really regretted, but still, what he did to you isn't good too. Author POP. JK himself destroyed his life, no one else did. And when everything is over, he was only left with regret, nothing else. But you lived happily after. So I hope you like this story ever. Thanks for watching. The end. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please go like, share, subscribe to my channel Signature. And guys, comment your opinion too. I really love to read them. So guys, see you in next FF. Bye bye.